Welcome, welcome, everybody. Woo! Welcome to this channel. Welcome to me. I am Whitney Moon. This is my channel. Eye on it. These are general messages, so take what resonates and discard what doesn't resonate for you and your situation. Let us start by rolling the dice. Leo, North Node, 8th house. There's something similar between all of those symbols. Yeah. All right. What'd you forget? You want me to grab something? Eighth house. Okay. So I feel like this message is about somebody acknowledging their future, their fate, staring at their fate, that maybe something that they thought was going to happen now has changed. It's like somebody's accepting something that maybe they didn't get it right, or maybe they were wrong about something. And I just saw roots again. Like, yeah, maybe they made the wrong decision. And they want to acknowledge that. They're ready to make, yeah, it's like somebody can admit. I feel like this is like an admittance of, you know how long it takes people to admit that they are wrong? Like, we've had wars that have happened because people, why did I just do that? Won't admit that they were wrong. We need these dice out here. Thank you. I don't forget. Thank you. All right, put those back. I was just about ready to just roll the dice and throw them. Haven't even started the fucking reading yet. Okay. Now I have to find the right cards for the right message. Yeah, these ones are coming through big time. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Friday night. I wouldn't be surprised if there's nobody here because everybody has lives, but I don't really have a life. This is my life, so that's why I'm here. I kind of have to be here. Okay, North node, north node, north node. What is somebody staring at? 10 of Cups. Something that they've always wanted. Six of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Like possibly bringing something back from the dead. Maybe something that you haven't done in a while. Something that you healed from, you walked away from. Now it's like you want to do it again. It's like getting back on the wagon again. Whatever wagon you got off of. And I mean, obviously we say that it kind of sounds like a bad thing, but it's not, you know, like it's something that you gave up, possibly because you couldn't handle yourself in it. But now you realize you want that energy back. That's the energy that you crave. So you want it back again. There could be somebody that you married and divorced and now you want to remarry. And you know who I just thought of right away when that analogy came up in my head is Pink and Carrie Hart or Corey Hart or Corey Hart, is it? Hart and Huntington, whatever, dude. They got divorced and remarried. And people do it. My mother wanted to remarry my father 20 years later, but my father is happily married with his fucking delusional wife. But she would have taken him back. So trust me when I say that I feel like somebody wants you back. Six of Pentacles. The Weaver, they want to weave it back together. They want to bring something back together. I feel like they want to center in on you, but you won't let them. 666. Okay, it's official. I was like, if we get another 6, which there's been a few 666 that have come up in the readings recently. So this is a 2 of Pentacles in reverse with a 6 of Wands in reverse with a King of Swords. I feel like you won't let this person come towards you unless they tell the truth, unless they're going to man up and be the energy that you need them to be. Then this little fucking pussy stage, go away. Because somebody just, I don't know if they weren't ready for you. They weren't ready to stand up for you. They weren't ready to be a man for you. They weren't ready to be a woman for you. You know, they weren't ready to stand with you. They still liked the whole single scene and they wanted to get on that single scene. And I think that they might possibly regret that a little bit because they want to make it all right with you. Because 6 of Wands in reverse, something didn't go well. So they want to do it again. And like 9 of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Phoenix on the bottom in reverse. There's Temperance. I feel like somebody is good alone. Like they are happy alone. And I don't think they want to rekindle this unless, like I said, it's going to be different, completely. Yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups in reverse. Like, unless World in reverse, I don't know. Maybe these people haven't given up because they know they're supposed to be together, but like, I don't understand. Like, I want to say, why doesn't this man step forward? But then I'll have the feminists say, well, it's not just men that have to step forward. It's women that have to step forward too. And then I'm like, yeah, I know that. But in this situation, this man has to man up. Not a woman. A woman wouldn't need to man up. Well, yes and no. Not in this situation. The man has to man up, tell the fucking truth, and skip around this inquisition bullshit. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse, like they're trying to summon you, and again, just come and tell the fucking truth. Like, I don't know what this person's trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to whisper sweet nothings into the air and get you to come. I don't know if they're like trying to do some spell work to get you to say something, but this is about them manning the fuck up and saying something and taking action for once and telling the truth. Okay? Like, this King of Swords is waiting. He's waiting for those boats to get there because he just wants to claim any land possible. That's what Vikings did. They were gritty like that. They didn't give a fuck. They wanted your land. They would just take it. Okay? And with this Temperance energy, this sea nymph, I feel like somebody has been very... I feel like it could be a water sign. Very in tune with their feelings. They can control the feelings of people around them as well very easily. And that's why she can't be the one that steps forward, because he's going to have to lay it straight, almost because she might be too emotional about it. She might be too, not emotional in a bad way, but graceful in a way where it's kind of like what has been will be, and what transpires might happen. And they're leaving it a lot up to fate, because they're expecting this man, who probably was the one who walked away, to step forward once again. I mean, women don't chase. Okay? If they do, if a woman chases a man, there's something seriously fucking wrong with that man, and that woman is in her masculine and that male is in his feminine, because males wouldn't run away like that. They're not bitches, and women shouldn't be chasing. They're not men. Okay, and I know that sounds sexist again, but whatever. Say I'm sexist. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck, okay? Because there's the Knight of Pentacles, and there's the Chariot. And then the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I specifically was having a conversation with my sister today, and I said, people have got to stop trying to get the jinn to come and grant them all these wishes and this genie that's going to make their lives fucking better. No, doesn't work like that. Okay? You make your life better by making better choices. Okay? By moving forward, by speaking the truth when you have failed to say it. Okay? A woman chasing you down is not like what is masculine about that? All right. What up, everybody? What up, Sarah? Hope you're having a good Friday. What up, Thangelo? I'm not really sure what that word is, but hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. So, I just looked at partnerships. 7th house, Leo. Affirmation. There definitely is something that wants to rekindle, but this woman is not going to chase this man. So unless this man / King of Swords says something, This woman's going to be on her way. Okay, so for any men out there that are expecting women to come and talk to them and apologize or say hi or say something, it ain't gonna happen. Either you step up and say something, step up to the plate, or that's it. That's that. I taught my sister that a long time ago when she was chasing some dude around or like just giving him a little bit too much attention, and I was like, stop messaging him. Stop saying anything to him and see if he actually messages you. See if he calls you. See if he says anything to you in your silence, or if he just stops messaging you because you stopped talking to him. See where you fail miserably with how much effort you put in versus the like little teeny tiny spectrum of give a fuck they give you back. Okay, because it'll tell you if somebody's interested in you, they will let you know they're interested in you, meaning they will talk to you, they will engage with you. Right? If they're not interested, they'll give you one-word answers and move the fuck on. They won't try to continue the conversation. They won't try to entertain it in any way because they're not interested in you. Okay? This kind of seems like somebody, you know, like they might be a little bit like mommy's boy, daddy's boy. You know, they get a lot from their family and they think that they can just come back and get something from you. And it's not going to happen. Maybe they're kind of, I'm getting the feeling that this person wants you to chase them. Okay. And like I said, a grown man who wants to be chased, ladies, is not a grown man. They are still a child. They're still in, like, you know, possibly diapers or dealing with fucking 16-year-old fights still. Please mature to the older spectrum who will talk to you and not just ghost you. Oh my God. Ghosting has to stop. If somebody ghosts you, don't chase them. They're stupid, retarded, degenerate little idiots that are going to sit there hoping that you turn into mommy and chase them down and come and find them because they're drama filled. Okay, see this huge cup? It's full of drama to them because they want to be chased. Don't chase grown men. Oh my God, if somebody had told me that 20 years ago, I probably wouldn't even be here. Okay, I chased and I chased and I chased. And I got a lot of relationships. Trust me, I got a lot of shit out of it. But at the same time, I think it just, don't chase. Don't chase. Because honestly, the ones who do want to be chased, like I said, will want to be chased forever. Okay, just like mommy does. Mommy chases them around. Mommy calls them. Mommy tries to figure out where they are. Mommy sends them food. Mommy sends them money, right? Mommies chase because they want to know where their sons are. Do you want to know where your son is? Or would you like your boyfriend to call you? You know what I mean? But that's the thing. It's like some people, they don't know what a relationship is. Right? So they think they're supposed to chase their spouse around and call them 300 times when they haven't come home exactly when they said to come home. You know? Relationships are relationships, yet why do people treat them like prison sentences? Like, oh, you're in my house now. You're in my rules, bitch. You're with me now. You know, so many threats. And it's like women think it's funny to like threaten dudes, or you're with me now. You're not going out anymore. You're staying home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who do you think finds that attractive? If a man is going to stay with you after you just threatened him, he's not a man. I mean, ladies, listen. I've only found about 2 men in this entire fucking world. 2. And I've met about, 100,000. Okay, so men don't really exist. There's boys everywhere in all shapes and sizes and ages, but they're not men. Don't get it twisted. Okay, age, shoe size, height size doesn't mean jack shit. Where are they on the level of intellectual conversation and stimuli? Or are they still block calling and not texting you back? Right? Like, oh, good God. Okay. Ugh! It's like I just want to rub the... It's like I'm on a... Like, I feel like there's a blackboard. I just want to rub it. Just get away from me. I don't know what that energy was, but I don't like it. I don't like pussy-ass little fucking boys. Oh, my God. Ugh! They drive me crazy. The last one I was with was 50 years old, and he was still a baby. He was still a child. Like 50 years old and you're still a baby? Wow. Like, I don't understand. Do you want me to hold it while you go pee, or do you think you can handle it yourself? Because I just want to know, like, can you handle yourself? Can you handle driving yourself? Can you handle making your lunch today? Or do you need me to do it? Oh, good God. I don't think there are men anymore. Like, I really don't. I think the world has just squashed that. They made everything so easy. And then they just made men, hate everything and then turn into babies again. Maybe mommy and daddy will pay their rent for them because they don't want to go to work because they're menopausing today. Like, oh my God, menopause, get the fuck over it. Jesus Christ. Women bleed for fucking 4 days straight and still get shit done. Oh, it's infuriating. It's infuriating. I was like, I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. Like, there is not a man that can handle me. I want sex. I want the truth. And other than that, you're pretty much good. Do you think men can actually handle that? No, because they want drama. They want drama queens. They want mommies. They want to make sure everything's done for them. Like, wow. Okay. Like, do you want to just swap bucket lists on, like, things you can handle and things I want? So just women, honestly, if you are alone, there's a reason. Because people aren't going to live up to those standards of ever being with you. And that's just something that women have to handle. I mean, honestly, they want to say that women are built tough. Oh, you're built tough, Ford tough. You can handle it. You're tough, blah, blah, blah. Like, you realize that a woman's toughness will deplete significantly when she meets the right man. Like, it will. All that like suffering in silence and doing everything yourself and being the woman and the man, that will like almost deplete when you actually meet the right counterpart. You know what I mean? Like, it's hilarious because some people can actually meet somebody that matches their frequency, and that woman doesn't have to be, you're defeminizing me. I can open up my own door. Or men that are like, you can't crack the grass, you fucking, lesbian bitch. Like, it's just like people can match, but they have to not be full of shit. And like in my situation, I've been single for 10 years. Trust me, Danny, I can say whatever I want. Single for 10 years because what the fuck is out there? It's bullshit. It's garbage. Every man that's out there walks straight past me for the blonde bitch and the big tits that fucking has no idea the fucking head on her shoulders. Okay? Like, men want dumb women. I know they do. It's written in the stars. I want a dumb woman so I can just bring home and I can just fuck her over. I can just do whatever. Like, people are just not, they're not genuine anymore. They're not. You're not going to convince me otherwise. People aren't genuine anymore. It's very hard to find the ones that are genuine. I'm not saying they're not out there. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm saying it's a fucking needle in a haystack. And then when people do find the genuine ones, they go, ew, I'd rather take something else, please. I want the drama instead. I want the thing that I just got rid of because the thing that I just asked for suddenly appeared right in front of me and I don't want it now. I want what happened in the past. Or I need more attention, and I need more this, and I need more that, and like, oh my God, it's just so pathetic. Like, knowing that some chick out there is chasing a dude because he won't speak to her, it makes me want to vomit, makes me want to cry to think, who the fuck raised that chick, and why is she chasing a dude around who doesn't like her, right? Like, I wish people were to tell me straight up instead of sugar-coated and cookie-coated and, oh, no, you're fine. Oh, no, it's not you. It's me. Oh, no. Like, I give it to you straight, okay? There is no sugar-coating. Oh, will the pill go down a little bit better if I lie just a little bit for you? No, I don't do that shit. And if people don't respect it or they want to fucking, get fucked up the ass with some lube, then fucking tell them to go to jail, honestly. I don't even give a fuck anymore. These kind of relationships of these men standing around while they're making women jump through hoops. You know how many videos now that men are putting up that are like, where are all the men these days? Because all the women are carrying the luggage, carrying the kids, while the men are on their phone and fucking put sips of their tea with their pinkies up, and their women have 3 kids in their fucking arms. Like, where did the men go? I think they're gone. Like, I think they're just gone. All right. I'm pretty much convinced that men don't exist anymore. All right. I'm pretty much convinced of it. So let's just hope there's some men for you. But I'm telling you right now, oh, my sister had a dream last night and I was crying because somebody stole a boyfriend from me again in another dimension. It's been happening for over 20 years. There's a fucking chick who wants me to be single forever, so she steals men in different realms. And my sister said that I lost another boyfriend last night from somebody, some fucking stupid bitch that fucking sucked her little tits out and fucking ran and got this guy's number right in front of me instead of him calling me. And I'm just like, I'm so done. I'm so done with men and fucking dating. I'm not going to be a lesbian, but I'm telling you right now, I'm probably going to be single for the rest of my life because nobody will stand a chance against this woman who taunts her tits in front of my single men and then takes them. It happens every time. That's why I don't deal with men. I deal with little boys. Who gets taunted by tits other than little boys? Little boys get taunted. If they're a man, they wouldn't get taunted, right? That's the thing. So that means how many partners have you lost, okay, collective, because some blonde bimbo stepped in front of you and took your man? Because it's not just me. I wish it was. I wish I could say I'm alone in this universe, but I know I'm not. I know I've lost multiple partners because of some fucking ditch witch in my head who chases me around. Do you don't think that that's not going to come back on her shoulders? Do you not think that she's not going to lose everybody? Whatever it is that collective is fighting right now is so fucking brutal. It's so harsh. It's so over eccentric that these bitches doing magic are going to fucking die. Okay, look up what's going on to Iran. Do you think that that's just a fucking coincidence that everybody's getting bombed right now? No. Okay, and if you don't tighten your shit up, you could be next. Okay, and that's not a threat by any means. It's literally saying we don't know what could happen in this world tomorrow. To sit on a chick coming to talk to you or to sit there when you know that you can fix a situation, but instead of doing it, you sit there like a little prince on your throne of bullshit while you make everybody jump through hoops around you. Fucking gay bullshit. Get it the fuck away from you. Get single. Get in your own energy. So then these people stop pulling their energy into your life and making it seem like you're not good enough and making it seem like you're going to stay single forever when honestly, who the fuck cares even if you do? Honestly, at this point in time, I feel like being single is the way to go because everybody else is so full of shit. They're so dramatic. Okay. They won't even drive 5 minutes to come and see you. People are lazy now and they're going to make a woman do all the work. That's what men are doing now. I know that that's what it is. They want to sit back. They want to drink because they just worked their 8 hours. Oh, boo-hoo, making their $100 an hour. And they're going to want women to bust their fucking ass because now all of a sudden they want to get repaid and they want everything given back to them because they just paid for some ex-wife and they just paid for some kid that they didn't want. Blah, blah, blah. Like it's all going to come out. Like whether you think it is or not, all your little fucking greasy little thoughts up here, all the things that you did on this earth while you were lying straight face to people, like your spirits know about, your guides know about every lie you told, every fucking person that you disrayed, every betrayal that you sent out there, everything. Your spirit guides know everything. To think that you could actually get away with anything is hilarious because whoever this chick is that sends black magic to me all the time, my sister watched her do it last night in a dream. So it's not like we can't see it because we can. Everybody's watching. So whoever's fucking with you, if you're having dreams about it, if you're having nightmares, literally, if the nightmares are hitting you right now, you've got so much nasty third eye on you that these people, honestly, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know if we're going to make it out. I'm not going to say that you've got this great smooth sailing ahead of you because all these people are caught right now because their witchcraft is being exploited. But I've watched, I don't know, about 10 witches and their witchcraft comes straight through and nothing has happened. Nothing. God hasn't done anything. Universe hasn't done anything. Nobody fucking does jack shit around here. Okay. And I can feel it, but I'm still standing up for you. I'm still showing up for my job. I'm still pulling the fucking cards for you. Whether or not everybody else shows up, I don't even give a fuck anymore because I'm showing up. I do my job every day. If you haven't noticed, I pull my cards every day. I help collective every day. Anybody that wants to say I'm not doing it, anybody that wants to say I don't deserve somebody, anybody that wants to sit there and say I deserve to be single, living this fucking life while I'm busting my Love to hear you in a room full of my peers talk about how I don't deserve something while you're being judged by God. Okay, because all of this shit is going to come around. I know it is. I've seen it in my fucking dreams. And whatever your dreams tell you, whatever this 3D experiment is bullshit, okay? They know they're torturing us. They know they're starving us. They know that they're going to bomb us. They know the world is going to end soon. They know that this is all a game. They know that they can pull the plug on you whenever they want. They know that all these people that are watching, like it's the fucking Truman Show, know how funny this is. But guess what? You're living it. It's not a fucking video game when it's your life. Tell somebody to not be personal about something that personally happens to their life, and I'll fucking fuck you up the ass right there for even trying to lie to collective like that. You're being fucked and you know it. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat that for you. I'm not going to tell you that it's okay. And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to stop because I don't know, because I'm still getting fucked up the ass. So if I'm still getting fucked up the ass and I don't know if it's going to stop, how can I sit there and say, oh, it's going to stop for you? I'm not going to be hypocritical like that. I'm not going to say that it is, because if you don't make the right moves to get it to stop, if you can get it to stop, then how is it going to? Because I've called God in on this shit. I don't even know how many times. He doesn't do shit. I don't understand what to do now. I really don't. I don't know if somebody's asking me for all the answers in the entire world. Trust me, I wish I had them. All I know is how to read tarot cards. That's it. Just because your tarot readers out there know how to read tarot cards does not mean they can make the world go round. Does not mean they've got all the answers. Does not mean that their lives should look good because they can read tarot cards and they're on a camera. Why does that even matter how people's lives look? Because that's the thing. You're also getting compared to, I have this gentleman who lives right beside me who's basically homeless, who has been trying to get on disability. I don't even know how long. He has one of the worst blood diseases known to man, but he goes down to the plaza and he begs for money because he has no other option. And this person in court actually said to him the other day, if you can go beg for money, you don't deserve to be on disability. Man's like 50 pounds. Soaking wet, fully clothed. He's about to die. But he can walk to the store and beg for money, so he doesn't deserve to get on OW. Like, are you kidding me? I just, honestly, I really feel like as much as we are kicking ass and taking names, we are also losing drastically. I had to call the cops again last night, okay? As much as you think this is a great life and everybody should be living it all great and everybody should look perfect, nobody's perfect. Nobody's life is perfect, and I don't give a fuck what their house looks like. Go into it, spend some time as a ghost, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to know right then and there that what's going on in that house is fucked and you know it. Okay, don't give in to pictures and social media and bullshit and that God's going to make everything better, because he's not. You know who's going to make shit better? You. When you step into your power and you start working for yourself and doing things for yourself. I can't bitch and complain when I'm actively trying to do shit. I just don't know how to stop it. You don't know how to stop something coming at you with its legs spread trying to fuck you. I'm sorry, but what do? Like, I mean, you have no weapons. How are you supposed to fight back? You got to learn how to strategize against these fucking people. Every day is a new war. Every day you wake up is another chance at them trying to take you out, trying to kill you, trying to take your job, trying to take your money, okay, trying to figure out where they can fuck you next. I mean, if you notice, you are in jail. I know it seems like because you've got an apartment, you pay rent, you've got a car, and you pay groceries and blah, blah, blah. You are in jail. Everybody is. It's just a difference of opinion on whose jail is better than who. You know what I mean? Because everybody's getting fucked. Everybody has to go to work. Everybody has to pay their bills. Everybody, and if they don't, they lose everything because they don't have the money to sustain it. Why is there money all of a sudden? Why does there have to be money, right? Because it's all a part of a control system. It's all a part of a way to fuck you. You have to learn how to not get fucked. Even though when you're not getting fucked just by a normal government, you're still somewhere in some dimension with your pants down and your ass in the air. Okay, honestly, and I don't know how to stop it. I wish I did, but even Hollywood, okay, even the best paid are bent over somewhere getting fucked up the ass. Okay, nobody is getting out of it. Even if they think they are, they're not. Okay, so sitting around and waiting for a guy to call you, ladies, move the fuck on, because you're gonna waste the entire life, whatever days you have left, on a dude who's never gonna call, ever. If he was going to, he would have already. Okay. So I am really mad at a dude right now, and I can feel it. And I am mad at a man who's fucked over somebody in collective, and I don't like it. Because obviously somebody, like I said, fucked me over in my dreams last night. Whatever, fine, you don't want to date me, but don't date some saggy-ass tit fucking woman standing in front of me. At least have the decency to walk away and do it behind my back. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking disgusting assholes. Honestly. Like, I fucking hate men. I might just swear them off altogether. Not that I'm going to date women, because I don't give a fuck about that pussy rotten shit either. Ugh. God, I hate people right now. Thank you so much for being here, collective. I'm just giving it to you raw today. It's raw as fuck. And I fucking hate the world. Which is why I'm online. Because I know you guys hate the world too. Okay, we're all in this together. All right, it's not like I'm yelling at you. Like, I give a fuck. I don't even know you. Even though I'm starting to get to know you guys. But, like, I am so mad at a guy right now. And I don't even know who he is. But, like, obviously he brought his shit into my fucking reading, acting like some little punk-ass bitch. Oh, I gotta get him out of here. Oh, who is this person? Oh, gross. Grow a pair. Like, maybe the pair you were born with, and use it. And get the fuck out of my life. Oh yeah, I called the fucking cops on the skanky bitch below me because she's so fucking loud and obnoxious. Oh, I'll call the cops on every single drug fucking filthy nasty ass fucking cunt bag in the damn house. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a drug dealer. I can call the cops. Oh, God. Okay. I told y'all I rewatched this movie, Get Out. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's fucked. Okay. Like, whole white supremacy enslaving blacks. Okay. Like, wow. It is very uncomfortable. It is very much like the energy I can feel right now with this punk ass bitch that fucking won't leave me alone. Honestly, I don't date men who have vaginas, okay? And whatever this is, trap. This guy kicks ass. He makes it. He makes it out of there, too. That's the thing, is like, someone's trying to attack you. And, like, I can feel it. I can feel all this fucking energy going on right now, okay? And, like, it's nasty, but it's not like, it's like dealing with fucking 15-year-olds jumping around your feet. Like, you can deal with it. You know what I mean? It's not that bad, but it's still really annoying when you've got to go to work and pay your bills in this hellhole prison, and people are trying to, like, enslave you, trying to take you over, trying to control you. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, like, it's not already hard enough. Like, people killing people. It's what happens. And I was watching this news segment, Canada versus the States, and this man in the States is talking about, you better fucking lock your doors because our fucking residents have guns and they're prepared to use it, versus Canada that's like, please call 911 if there's any home invasions. Do not try to interrupt the intruders. Let them take whatever they want. You just sit there and keep yourself safe. Like, Canada, wake up. Wake up. Okay, like, Get Out. Wake the fuck up, people. Okay, if it looks shady and it looks like it's fucked, I'm telling you, it probably is. Okay, so if your life is getting greasy and shit's happening and you're getting on the front of the line, something is happening to you. You're getting attacked. And to think it's not happening and to dismiss it and to blame yourself for it, not today, people. Fuck. I want you today as a healthy reminder to go out and yell at the top of your lungs everything you blame on everything else for fucking you up. Honestly. Because, like, naming, they say, naming is blaming, or blaming is naming, or pointing is whatever. No. When you point the finger at somebody and actually address them for causing a crime in your life, the weight it takes off of you is incredible. It's incredible what it'll do to you to stand up for yourself, knowing that you're being picked on and that they're just jumping at you and they're nipping at you. Incredible. Stand up for yourself. Have a voice. Don't stand there and get beat up and stay silent and think that you can't call the cops and you can't fucking, be brave, because you can. That's the thing. People want to, like, again, with these men turning into bitches, like, honestly, grow a pair, because even if you go to the gym and you can bench 1,000 pounds, doesn't mean you're strong. Just means that you can bench 1,000 pounds like a fucking, what do you call those bodybuilders? You realize bodybuilders don't have strength. Okay, they just can lift. They can just bench. Okay, true strength comes within. True strength comes from, like, skip roping for an hour straight. All right, like levitating, for fuck's sakes. That's strength training. Okay, very different from bulking up and making it look like you're strong. Okay, so I feel like somebody's getting strong, and it's maybe how I'm talking right now. I don't fucking know, but guess what? Grow a pair. Even women, this is not the place you think it is. Okay, this is a place where people want to kill you every day. This is a place where they want to kidnap you. This is a place where they want to show women that they're nothing, that they're weak, that they don't deserve anything. Okay, that they're going to be taken down, that men are stronger, even though we've already proven men are weaker. But anyways, let's keep talking about their strength and how big they are, even though they're pussies. Okay? Whoever this is who's beating you up or tag teaming you or getting onto your energy, guess what? The only reason why they're doing it is because they're weak. That's it. They might be running with a crew, so they think they got power, but they don't. They're weak. Okay. Same with this Get Out card. Like, all those people, they're old. They do a silent auction to take on a slave that's under hypnosis. Okay. Again, that's not strength. That's using your mind against you. Okay. That's just called strategy, not strength. Okay, so somebody's strategizing to take you down. Somebody's strategizing to hurt you, not strength. Again, very weak, especially if you identify a bad day as not being bad at all. It's not your luck. It's somebody putting shit onto you. Okay, like a fucking lid. Okay, Blair Witch. I'm telling you. Okay, Blair Witch, there it is, all right? Chasing you around, trying to scare you, trying to say that it has power, trying to say that it owns the woods, trying to say, like, all this shit when it doesn't. You know the Blair Witch, it's not, she has no power, okay? It's a figment of their imagination, okay? When your imagination gets going, it's going to play tricks on you, okay? It's going to fuck with you. It's going to tell you things, okay, that aren't real, that don't exist, that are all made up, okay, just to fuck with you, okay, so they can, oh God, there's dreams. Oh my gosh, my sister saw Freddy Krueger in her dreams last night too. She calls them the Kroogs. So clearly they are BFFs, okay, so apparently this man actually really does exist. Okay, and if he comes through fucking with your dreams, something's happening in 3D. And actually, I feel a lot better now. So whoever that pussy blood clot fucking dude was that's acting like a fucking chick is gone now, okay? So whoever it was that was fucking with you, that was messing with you, that was acting like a chick, that was making you chase them around, will never speak to you again, okay? Don't worry about it. They are gone. Thank God, okay? Because then we can bring in the adults to the conversation, okay? Because from the looks of it, you just have little petty energies that are trying to fuck with you, okay? And because possibly they have nothing else better to do with their time, they're trying to fuck with you, okay? And these people are sick. They're twisted. They've got things in their head that aren't right. They're glitched wrong, okay? They're liars. These people I feel like they're being exploited in your life. I feel like they're going to come through your dream state. I feel like a lot of people are going to die. They're going to pass over. They're going to pass on. Okay. And this is from all the nasty energy that they've harbored, that they've held on to, that they've used against you. people have used energy against you for quite a while, trying to trap you and possibly being able to trap you within your own mind. Okay. And they can make it seem like something's happening when really it's not. Okay. It's just all in your head. So there is this, seeing is believing. Yes. But there's also this sense of being delusional, thinking that somebody could have that much power over you because they can't. Okay. They want to think that they can. And the more power that you think that they have, the more power they get. Okay. So whatever this bitch did in my dreams last night or in my head last night with some man, my sister said that another person showed up right away. So again, whoever gets taken from you, whoever gets derailed from you, okay, whoever gets picked up, taken away, possessed from you, any type of black magic that hits you, it's all going to come back. The whole point of black magic is to show what people are capable of doing when we give them all the power in the world. What are they capable of doing? Well, we're here to show you that, people maybe are not as great as you think they are, that it's a possibility that you need to be more skeptic than anything, okay? Because skepticism is possibly what's going to keep you alive, because people aren't as good as what you think they are, okay? Even if they look like the Beaver Cleaver family where everybody looks like they're kumbaya and they've been, friends forever, it doesn't matter. Every group, every gang, every person has skeletons in their closet and things that they do in groups. Like, my sister and I are talking today about where we come from, like the town that we come from, and like our friends, nobody cheated on anybody. Nobody had affairs. Nobody fucked around with everybody. And like in this town, everybody fucks around with everybody. You can't be friends with anybody because all the chicks want to fuck you and all the dudes want to fuck you. Doesn't matter if they're in relationships, they will fuck you. They will find a room, fuck you while their wife is in the other room talking to your husband. Honestly, it's disgusting. I've never met a town full of this much filth, this much. Oh, everybody's so poised. Everybody's so like, they think that they're, like slick and cool and sexy and we can do whatever we want. And this is where we grew up and this is what we do. Like, no. You desecrate your marriage, you're going to desecrate your life. You desecrate your friendships, you're going to desecrate your life. You want to show everybody that you don't give a fuck about anything or anybody but yourself? You don't think that maybe on the end of your life that's not going to come through for you too? I mean, like, I'm just trying to identify where some of your haters think that they can hit you with shit and attack you and they're not going to get it back. It's amazing how many people throw their bombs and really just think that they can just walk away. Like, oh, I'm just going to walk away now. I just destroyed your life. I'm going to walk away scotch-free. No, you're not. No, you're not. You might think you are because, again, we're dealing with men who have inverted penises and testosterone, so they're not going to do anything. But the women are going to fuck your shit up. Okay. And the women in this town, again, they date vulnerable men. They date suicidal men. They date men that are gay. Okay. So then they can fuck their girlfriends. So then they can fuck their friends. So then they can fuck other people's girlfriends. Like, every chick in this town is a hidden lesbian. And I didn't grow up with that because the people that I grew up with, we were all chasing dick. If there was a room full of chicks, we all wanted dick. One of us wanted to eat each other's peach. We wanted the sausage, okay? And I don't know if this is maybe a lesbian thing on you, because trust me, do you know how many people wish I was a lesbian? Do you know how many people say that I fuck my sister and I fuck with chicks and I fuck this chick and I fuck this chick because I'm wearing this? I'm obviously a lesbian, I'm wearing plaid with cut off fucking sleeves. I'm obviously lesbian, okay? Even though I talk about dick all the time, obviously I'm a closeted lesbian because that's what people in this fucked up town say. You know why? Because I'm good looking and they want to fuck me. So of course they're going to say I'm a lesbian. What else would they say? Eventually they just want it to be true. That's the thing. They just want to say shit about you for it to finally be true. Okay, as if you have a skeleton full of closets, okay? You know what I mean? And all this shit's hiding, and you're gonna come out and exploit all this when really they don't understand. Whatever is in your closet is gonna stay in your closet because you're a respectful, modern aged woman or male, and you don't leak your shit out to everybody like they do. Okay, so again, I think we're dealing, obviously, this energy is the immature energy. Obviously, I'm picking up on people that do not need to be around you, immature energies that are kind of babies. Now I'm getting a deja vu, like I've done this reading a million times all of a sudden on a Friday night when my sister's at work. Like, honestly, I feel like some type of repetition is happening, and it's really creepy in my head right now. So honestly, whatever this is, there's a lot of spiritual attacks going on right now, okay? And there might be somebody slightly a little possessed in the chat. And that's just, honestly, that's just a spirit that wants to be around you or in you. And we get possessions, very light possessions, most likely almost every day, but that's why we have showers. That's why we cleanse ourselves. That's why we have water. Okay, that's why we have sage, so we can cleanse ourselves, cleanse our temples, cleanse everything, cleanse our mind, okay? This is something that it's almost like I feel like somebody's got an attachment, okay? And the attachments are coming into the lives because they're on you. So there's a man who doesn't have a penis who wants you to chase him around, and now there's some type of group of people that want to fuck you and trap you, okay? Because they all are sick. Okay, sick and twisted in their heads, and they want you to be sick and twisted. So I don't know if this is like, what do they call those things? You know, when you all put your keys in a bowl, and then you take the key out. Is that, and then you go home with that person that you got their key? What kind of party is that? Is that like a swingers party? I think that is. Like, I mean, I think I've seen that in a movie. You know, like everybody puts their keys, and then the men grab the keys and take the women home. I don't know. I know, right? I'm really confused. I'm with you. I feel like that's what's happening. Like I mean, that's why I'm getting so angry with this desecration of marriage, honestly, because then there's fucking swingers that just don't care who they fuck, who they go home with, but then they're still married in the morning to their rich husband or their rich wife, and then they go back to their shitty lives with their 15 kids. Oh, gross. Okay, and I'm not judging. I honestly, what spirit tells me, I just don't know how to handle every message that comes through. Okay, because it's so harsh and it's so brutal, and I just don't judge tarot readers. Okay, it's like the worst job ever sometimes when the way this fucking energy comes through. But like, I feel like, it's just so ironic that there are women out there that would love to be married, that would love to be in a good relationship, that would love to just even have somebody to go home to. And then there's swingers and people who fuck around in marriages and they just don't care. They disrespect them flat out. They fuck whoever they want. They do whatever they want. They lie, they cheat, they steal. And there's collective sitting there going, well, I would have dated that man and treated him good, but he wants to be with that fucking woman who's lying to him and running around, because people say they want a relationship, but really I feel like they just want somebody else to pay the bills, right? They just want, like, one of my ex-boyfriends, he just wanted a body laying next to him. He made enough money, so he didn't care who was next to him. He just wanted somebody next to him, right? There's a lot of people that are going to use you and just want to use you, and they don't care if you get PTSD after or if you stop trusting people after. They want what they want, and they'll just take it from you, and they don't give a fuck. Okay, they really don't give a fuck. And I was watching this video, and this woman put up a video, and she was like, it looked like, I don't know, she was like in a Walmart or something like that. She was in a general store or something, and on the doors of the bathroom, there was 4 doors, and only on the women's bathroom, there was this lock box on the top of the door on the outside that triggered and a lock from a control. So they could lock women in the bathroom and take them. Okay, this isn't the world that you think it is. Okay, and these people doing witchcraft and doing and loveless marriages and swinger parties and completely just being so ignorant to what so many of us would treasure the most, they're going to lose those things. Okay, and if they run the cycle all the way, guess what? Once the cycle's done, then they're going to admit that they did something wrong. Okay, then they're going to admit that maybe they shouldn't have done it. But God damn it, if they admit it before 1 second before that cycle is done or that contract is through. Okay, you are dealing with people whose pride and spite is so high, they're not going to admit jack shit to you. Okay, that's why I learned how to read tarot, because nobody I knew at the time would tell me the truth. Nobody. Everybody lied to me. All I knew was lies, because I mean, when you're sitting there in front of your family and you're trying to get the truth, and all they can do is laugh at you. Oh, you and your universe. Oh, you're going to read tarot now. Oh, what am I thinking? Can you read my mind? All those assholes that took advantage of you, that you told truth to, that smirked at you and laughed at you and talked shit behind your back. All of those people, remember, have no fucking clue what is going on in this world. So they can laugh at your spirituality all they want. They can laugh at your spiritual baths and your cleansing rituals and your song bowls. Let them laugh, because ignorance at the end of the day, with people who are retarded, who think that this is just all one dimension but yet practice witchcraft, okay, let them get hit in the face with the aftermath. Okay, because their intention, I was listening to a lady last night that said, black magic nor white magic exists. Magic is magic. It's the intention on the sender. And I liked that, because I went, you know what? No, black magic doesn't exist. It is the intention of the person. If they're going to create an intention in their head that wants to ruin somebody's life, you can call it black magic all you want, but at the same time, call the intention of the witch who wants to ruin somebody's life as a Satanist, as, you know, as a money grubbing, hungry fucking whore. I don't know. Label as whatever the fuck you want, but don't go near her. Okay, that's the thing. Like, these energies, these swingers, these disrespectful fucking assholes that are chasing you around, acting like whatever you're doing, you know, they're chasing you around because you've got life right. They're the ones who have to cheat on their husbands. They're the ones who have to picture women in their head while they're fucking their gay husbands. They're the ones that are living the lie, not you. So it really doesn't matter how you turn out or how your day goes, because as long as you're not living a lie, the universe has nothing to say to you, right? If you're not lying and you're doing your mission and you're on point, universe has got nothing to fucking say to you. Okay, all they want you to know is to stop chasing, to stop thinking that, you know, ill intention doesn't exist, to think that this is all that you've created karmically and not possibly through the eyes of somebody who hates you, right? Because so many of this is because people weren't raised right and don't understand, if you don't like somebody, then just walk away. They don't like somebody, they have to attack them. They have to attack their character. They have to talk shit about them. Now all of a sudden your pussy smells, your dick's too small, okay? You shit on some guy's face. Why do they have to mock and dehumanize you and humiliate you as much as they do? I don't know. But remember, anybody talking shit about you, just remember that vile, disgusting intention that went through their head before they said it is what makes up their DNA. Okay. And if they decide to grow up, they're going to have a lot of apologizing to do, and they're going to take a lot of dicks to the face. And until then, their lives are going to be shit, okay, for constantly attacking you. But by them attacking you, I mean, you're just showing a stronger character while they show how weak they are. These people are so weak. They're coming up through an energy of a tarot reading because they just have to be talked about. They can't stand that you don't talk about them, that you don't think about them, that you don't reminisce on how disgusting and immature and gross they are. Okay, you moved on with your life, and they're the Blair Witch. They want to haunt you. They want to follow you around. They want to videotape. They want to do so much to you, but yet they want to say that you want it. Okay, they want to say that you're chasing them to get it. Obviously, right? Because their pride on stalking you is so high, they're not going to admit they're stalking you. No. They're going to say, you're stalking them. Classic narcissistic tendencies all over these readings, okay? And like my energy, honestly, I just stay strong, because there is just energies that want you to hate men, hate women, hate dogs, hate cats, hate your neighbors, hate your car, hate your job. Okay. And you know what, honestly, at this point in time, like, so much of what I say is also because of who I know is watching me. Okay, so you have to understand, from start to finish, this is entertainment only. From start to finish. Anything that gets said, anything that gets done, strictly entertainment. Somebody actually tried to shut my channel down by saying that I said that they were going to get money from an inheritance, and they never did. So they tried to get YouTube to shut my channel down, saying that I was making false promises to my audience. Oh my God, can you believe that? Like, I mean, it's amazing. I love it, because it just goes to show, like, I mean, your haters are your biggest fans. So love it. At the same time, there are people actively trying to shut my channel down, and it'll never happen. It'll never happen. They'll never get there. They want to take boyfriends away from me. That's fine. You know who they're taking? They're taking little boys away from me. They're not taking any men, because if men were around, men wouldn't listen to their bullshit little lies and their gossip queens and their, oh my God, Whitney did this. You know her pussy smells? Yeah, right. Smells like roses. Okay, for fuck's sakes. I watched this woman talk about how nasty her pussy stunk, and I was like, I've never had that problem. Like, never had that problem. I don't know. Maybe you need to just say that yours smells and nobody else's, but like, you shouldn't walk around with a fishy pussy every day. There's something wrong. You need to see a doctor. Okay. So like, anybody talking shit about you, whatever. I mean, let them say it. Let them, honestly, like, let them say that you stink. I mean, let them. That's amazing, because you know what? Then you're either going to get the people who want to figure it out themselves. Hey, they say something's going on down there. Or you're going to meet somebody who has no idea about what these little children say about you, because they're going to be a man or they're going to be a woman, and they're not going to care about what your biggest fans / wannabe haters have to say about you. Right? Because like, we're women, we can talk. Okay? We're grown-ups. We can talk about pussy. We can talk about dick. Okay? We can talk about the grown-up things. And do you realize that they can't? Because they're going to say that yours stinks. Right? Like, I mean, who does that? 16-year-olds? Again, like we're in high school, are we going to pass notes about each other's sexual organs? Right? Like, I mean, honestly, just know that I think you're highly regarded by a lot of people. And I think that the people watching you are very immature, and it doesn't matter how old they are. I feel like they are very immature, just like the dude that won't call you, that wants you to chase them. Little boys want to be chased. Men will call. Okay, little girls want to be treated like little girls. Women want to be treated like women. Okay, you even talk to me like I'm a little girl, and I will walk the fuck away from you. This isn't a game, people. Okay, you want to be an adult, act like an adult. You want to be a child? You will get treated like a child, but do not put a woman or an adult into a child situation acting like you are an adult when really you know you're a child. Okay, so I mean, I think that this is separating the boys from the men, the women from the girls, right? Even if they did step up as women, guess what? They got deframed and you know, they played a bunch of people and now they're girls again. Okay, there is going to be swaps. There is going to be energy shifts and changes, and there are going to be days where you wake up and you're fucking pissed because some chick in your dream stole a relationship from you again, or some dude walked in with a bigger dick than you and took the chick, because it happens with dudes too, and it happens everywhere. Okay, so just know that if you're trying to plan on dating somebody, get away from the people you're chasing, because it just goes to show that you're in the wrong energy and you're still trying to chase as opposed to receive. Okay, receiving mode is very different than you got to go out and get. You got to go out and get. Okay, like there have been 2 or 3 things that I've been fighting for that I have literally told my sister that I will go and fly and get. Like I will leave the country and go and get it. I don't even care. I want it. I will get it. And all 3 of those things this year just happened to be coming to me, like straight to town. And I'm like, okay. When you manifest something, don't run out there and try to find it. Allow it to come to you, because the right energies will find you. And if they don't, who gives a shit? Okay. Sometimes we're not all here for relationships. We're not all here to make out with some dude. We're not here to fucking walk down the aisle. We're here for something different. And if there's any energy that's keeping any relationship away from you, just realize there is a time and place where that person has to explain why they kept relationships from you, why they did black magic against you, or magic, why they set ill intention towards you. All of that shit will have to be explained. They will have to write down everything. Trust me, I know this. You know why I know this? Because I've had to do it in my dreams. If I've had to explain what I just did in my dreams, you don't think that nobody else has to explain anything that they did? Of course they did. Even my sister has to explain shit that she did. Everything gets explained. Everything has to be evaluated. Everything gets checked. Might as well be a Santa Claus watching all of us. Everything gets checked twice. It does. And anybody who, some people just skim through the line. Some people just make it out. The cops don't catch all the speeders in the morning. You know what I mean? Not everybody gets caught, but they will eventually, because they'll die. They'll have to cross over, right? And like, to think that you will never pay for anything knowing that one day you're going to die is insane. Okay, you might as well just start paying your debts now, because death isn't going to get you out of it. Death is what makes you pay for it. All right, so cheers for liking the video. I'm sorry if I scared anybody off. I'm so sick of pussy men and fucking buck women who try to be men and men who want to be women. I'm so fucking sick of it, because if we don't deal with this back and forth, he said, she said, I'm a man, but now I want to be a woman. No, you're a woman. Now you want to switch into a man. If we don't start to get our grasp of reality and know that it is not about your sexual orientation, you being male or female has nothing to do with your mission at all. Okay, so people want to change their sex, say that they're a man, say that they're a woman, blah blah blah. It's all a decoy. It's a fuck you. Get away from your mission. Okay, and I mean, you can get over anything. You can get over anything. You just have to want to. You can get over fears of things. You can get over phobias. You can get over feeling like you're trapped in the wrong body. You can heal yourself. Okay. Chopping yourself up and plastic surging yourself and cutting things off and nipping things and tucking things aren't the answer. That is a massive cover up. Okay, you got to break shit down. You got to strip things naked to see how it's made, what is fueling it, where it gets its battery life from. Sugarcoating things and covering up everything, it doesn't do anything. The problem is still going to be there. Okay, and apparently one of the problems is somebody is getting the wrong drift about men. They're going for little boys and they're chasing little boys. If you want a man will manifest into your life. I can guarantee it. Okay, whatever supernatural bullshit is going on, again, whoever put a spell on you or a curse on you or tries to fuck you or does something to your boyfriend or does something to your girlfriend, a spell has to play its course. Therefore, by the time the spell is over, which it will be over eventually, again, the witch who places it will pay for it. Nothing in this world is free. Nothing. Okay, which is why I heard the other day some fucking witch wants me to delete my YouTube channel, says that I don't deserve to do it anymore, says that that's not my mission and blah, blah, blah. She thinks she can shut everything down and wants me to delete all my videos. If I delete all my videos, there goes all my work for 3.5 years. Do you think I would want to delete my videos? No. But do you think a witchcraft little fucking stupid bitch who has no fucking power over me or my channel? Of course she's going to want me to delete everything. Okay, be careful what's in your third ear. Be careful to what you're listening to, because these women and these voices that are in your head have had power for too long. Okay, and they've been coming up recently on the channel and on the 13th moon. We have been coming up with telepathy and a lot of people getting into your head and fucking with your thoughts and fucking with what you're supposed to be doing and telling you to turn left when you're supposed to go right and telling you to shut down talking to somebody when you should be opening up the door, because they want you to fail. Second guessing yourself is the spell. Remember that. If you want to know if you got witchcraft on you, sit there and second guess yourself. Second guessing yourself after you just told yourself the truth is the witchcraft they're trying to process and manifest into your life. Okay? Never second guess yourself. When you're about to go and do something, do it. If that's what you've been planning, second guessing yourself, taking a step back, it's a strategic, it is a strategy that some people use to make sure they're making the right step, but to never take a step at all is the witchcraft, is the spell. Hearing something, second guessing is the spell. Saying that you don't have to do something, take the day off, go sit around and be lazy and do nothing, that's a spell. Okay, there's so many people trying to stop you, so much energies that are so jealous of you and do not want to see you succeed in any way. They want to see you lay down, smoke some weed, get drunk. Okay, you don't have to do any work today. Take the load off, Fanny. Take a little relax. Why? Why? Of course, everybody should be relaxing, but at the same time, if you run your own business, why can't you work every day? Why can't you show the world that you're trying? Why can't you be ambitious? Sit down, don't do anything, and go and fucking fuck off and get drunk. I'm sorry, but your spiritual team is not going to tell you to do that. Okay, but the people who have spells on you are going to tell you to go drink and go, oh, take the day off, and they're more important than your work. And, oh, well, if you run your own business, then you can take the day off. Those are spells. That's where the witchcraft comes through. That's where the dark magic intention comes through, is to try to throw you off from work. Remember that. Everybody needs to work. Everybody needs to make money. Okay? It's not sit around, laze around all day, do whatever you want while you're jerking off to the fucking TV. Work. Get your shit done. Hustle. Do something with this world. The second you try, you will see a difference. Now, you do have to fight it every day. Okay, just like anything that I have to go through, I have to fight it every day. There are voices in my head fucking with me every day. There are voices trying to attack me every day. There are voices trying to tell me that they love me every day. There are voices telling me not to go live. I deserve to just sit around and smoke weed. I've worked hard and I don't really need to go live. Why? Why would I say that to myself? Of course I want to go live. Of course I want to do a reading. Why would you? Anybody trying to take work away from you is trying to sabotage you. Anybody trying to get you to chase them is trying to make a fool out of you and humiliate you. Remember this, because people don't want to tell you the truth. They want to sugarcoat it because they don't want to be the bad guy who tells you the truth. Why are you the bad guy if you tell the truth? You're just the medium telling the truth. Okay, the bad guy is the one who actually fucking did the deed, did the crime, fucking robbed you. The person who tells you is not the culprit. Okay, the medium, not the bitch. Okay, messenger, not the enemy. Okay, honestly, people, they don't want you to know the truth. And I think it's literally because they want to humiliate you. They want to see you fail. They want to see you go after people who don't like you. They want to see you go for jobs that they know you'll bomb at. Why? Because they want to fuck you. They want to humiliate you. They want you to look like shit. That's why we do tarot readings, because all these little affirmations let you know that you're not crazy, that spirit is with you, that there is somebody who is at least trying to give you the information. If they can't intervene with it and they can't do anything about it, then at least they're giving you the information on how to stop it. And that's what I always have to learn. Like, I get the most brutal messages in the shower about black magic and shit that people put on my family and evil eye. And like, I want to get mad at spirit, you know, like I want to be like, how could this be black magic again? How could somebody send me evil eye again? What the fuck? And then I'm like, Whitney, it's not spirit is the bad guy. Spirit's just trying to tell you that something's happening. Okay. The real problem is people who are envious and can't deal with their pride and just want your life. That's the real problem. It's not you identifying the problem. It's not you trying to fix the problem. It's the fact that they want the problem to be forever in your face because they don't like you. And so much comes down to like people not liking you and people just thinking you're too pretty and they want to fucking take your boyfriend and oh my God, she's got hair that I want. So I hope she goes bald. Really? Because she has hair that you want, so you hope she goes bald? Like, wow, you know? Like, I can hear so many nasty things that people are saying about you. And, like, it just, I see the Chernobyl sign for, like, radiation, okay? It's toxic. These people are toxic, okay? And they can kill you with their toxicity. And honestly, hey, that's a System of a Down song. The toxicity of our city, of our cities. It's true. You know, like, too many people are toxic, and they're toxic little morals, and they're toxic families, and their toxic ways, and their toxic ancestors, and their bullshit. I mean, honestly, it's a fight for survival every day, okay? And today is a day where you do not chase dudes. Okay, I can't stress that enough. I really can't. I can't stress it enough. Stop chasing men. Okay, women, put your fucking phones down. Dudes, take a step up. Be men, or surrender to being 16-year-olds for the rest of your fucking life and deal with the fact that you're only going to date little girls then. Okay, because that's the thing is, if these energies are not ready for you, which majority of them are not going to be, they will try to humiliate you, because that's the best thing to do. Humiliate. Then it makes them feel good about themselves because they got denied by you, because you're too mature for them, etc., etc., etc. Oh my God. Whitney might be losing her mind, people. Okay, so honestly, if I can't be with you guys, who can I be real with? And like I told you, I had to call the cops again last night. I don't fuck around. And I might get killed because I called the cops last night, and I'm so sick of being threatened, and I'm so sick of a gun in my face, and I'm so sick of people telling me that they're going to do something to me and they fucking don't. Okay. I'm so sick of fucking black magic and voodoo and bullshit and bad intentions taking boyfriends away from my dream state. Honestly, at this point in time, it's like, you know, I saw this kind of simulation go down, and so many people think I'm going to freak out because they think I'm violent. I don't know why, because I have a voice, and I have aggressive voice, and they think that my body's aggressive too. And in that dream state last night, my sister said that I was crying, and somebody was saying that I was taking some shit out on a guy, and that's why I was crying. And my sister goes, she has dealt with this for 20 years of sabotage when it comes to men. And if she doesn't let it out and cry right now, then there's no release. Like, you have to cry sometimes. Okay, you have to get it out. That's your waterways. That's somebody trying to block you. That's somebody trying to get into you emotionally, right? When you cry, you allow that stream to release you and to release them out of you and out of your body and out of your stream. Okay. And when I cried in my sister's dream, it let somebody know that I couldn't hold on to it anymore, that I wasn't going to punch you, or I never hit a soul. Okay, I have the sweetest snakes in the world. Why is that? Because I'm a sweet soul. Just because I have a voice and I can stand up for myself and I can yell doesn't mean I'm aggressive. Doesn't mean that I go punch people out on a daily basis. Like these fingers, these knuckles have never punched anything. Okay, I haven't even punched glass. Are you kidding? I love my hands. I don't punch shit. Okay, I don't even slap. I don't do nothing with my hands. You know what I do with my hands? I touch myself. And I dye my hair. And I give great hand jobs. I do not beat people up. Okay, so again, somebody was trying to say I was aggressive and I was going to punch somebody in the face and she's so aggressive and I'm going to call the cops on her. She's going to beat me up. I cried. Okay, so there is this other sense of people that are talking shit about you, that are saying you're super aggressive or you're going to bring a gun to a knife fight and you can't be trusted and blah, blah, blah. And you're going to play that out in your dream too. Okay, about what your intention is, because somebody's trying to say that your intention is threatening, and it isn't. Again, pussy ass little girls that are sending out black magic and wondering why the collective's getting angry. Oh, well, maybe it's because you sent something out that you can't take back. So you're going to, it's almost like I actually sent this email to this chick that said, I know what you did. I know how much you fucked with my family, and karma is going to find you. And when she does, she's going to fuck you up. She called the cops on me for that. The cop called me and was like, so did you write an email to somebody? I started laughing. I had it on speaker. There's some people over and I was like, oh my God, speaker. Yes, I did email somebody. And they were like, I'm not going to say her name. And everybody was like, and I was like, yeah, I did. And he was like, well, she's saying you're harassing her, so you have to leave her alone. And I was like, trust me, that was the only email she ever needed. I hung up the phone. Honestly, she couldn't take an email that said, oh yeah, cops called me. They actually came to my house. That was the first time that anybody, like, that was the fight. Honestly, I didn't even say I was going to do anything. I said karma was going to find her. Karma was going to deal with her. She called the police. Okay. And actually the OPP guy laughed on the phone too, because once I started laughing, then he started laughing. And I was like, seriously? Did you read that email? And he's like, I did. Oh my God. Like, do we have to have this conversation right now? He's like, oh, I have to do my job and my due diligence as a police officer. And I was like, okay. Honestly, you tell somebody that karma is going to come and get them and they're going to call the cops on you. Okay. Because they don't want karma showing up at their door because they think that karma is you. Honey, no. Karma's going to show up in a completely different package and you're not going to know who it's from. I watched this huge thing on the Unabomber. Wow, that man, oh my God. I was like, wow, this man, what are you doing? Like, just know that, like, if you want to fuck with people, the greatest thing that will ever come out of it is you getting hit with karma in the face. It really is. Because, I mean, like, I've had it. I've had a dick hit me in the face numerous times for fucking with people. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I'm not going to say that I never did anything to anybody. Of course I did. I've learned my lesson, okay? Because that's what karma teaches you, your lesson, so you don't go do it again, okay? Just because, you know, like, yeah, people are assholes. I would love to do some more witchcraft on them. I would love to put some more spells on them. I'm not going to. Why would I? Danny, I do that a lot. Honestly, it's one step at a time, buddy. Okay? Because you can reclaim your power all you want. You can reclaim this. You can reclaim that. Guess what? You fall asleep and somebody reclaims it all back on you. Okay? It's mind over matter. It's repetitive, it's bullshit, it's stupid, and eventually these little girls, these little boys that are claiming your power, taking your shit, trying to manifest off of you, eventually, you know, they're going to build this kingdom off of your energy. They're going to build their kingdom of bullshit off of your money. And one day your energy is not going to fill their pockets anymore. Your energy is going to be blocked because you're going to figure it out one day. Okay. And their entire empire that they made from your energy is going to collapse because it wasn't their energy that they made it off of. It wasn't their money, wasn't their hard work, wasn't anything that they tried for. It was all you. So trust me, their foundations will fall. Okay. Your power will restore. Okay. And yes, say affirmations, say everything that you can, reclaim everything, do Reiki, do whatever you can that helps you every day. Just know it's a fucking war, and doing it once, doing it twice isn't going to do it. Doing it every day for the rest of your life might help. Okay. Like, I mean, the war is strong. Okay. And for the ones who are single, the ones who are being kept single, okay, those are the ones getting attacked the most because they expect that vulnerability because a man is supposed to be protecting me. I know this. A man is supposed to be all up in my shit. And where is he? Not here. Okay. Because of black magic and pussyism. Okay. So wherever this man is that's supposed to be, I have to take that place. I have to manifest that energy to hold my ground because I don't have a spouse, because I'm not married, because I wasn't privileged enough to have somebody that was actually going to anchor down and not run away like a bitch the second the ship shook a little bit, right? And but I'm supposed to be the woman, but now you want me to be a man. Like, there has been an energy that has switched it on me, made me be the man in every relationship while every dude I was with was the fucking woman. Okay, so we have to switch those roles. Right? You have to get with the right people. And the only way to do that is to be like basically completely segregate yourself and don't take fucking anything that doesn't have a signed sealed delivery for you and only you. I mean, that's the thing is like, I don't fucking know how to get through everything, but all I know is that their intention and shitty magic will wear off. Okay. Even if it's been going for 20 years, eventually everything will subside. How we make through it, if we survive it, after the calm, all that shit, there is no answer to anything because nobody even knows if you'll make it through the storm for sure. Because everybody gets caught in that shit. Okay. There'll be people that get taken out that don't even know that there was a storm that even happened. Right? Like, yes, fight the good fight. Everybody should, but realize that that fight is going to come with a cost. And it's like getting your period every month for the next 40 years. It sucks. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of shit that happens and a lot of times where you want to give up, but you're not going to. But you are going to filter it and you are going to fucking send it out to the world and you are going to say your fuck yous and send it back to senders and your clap back shit. Whether or not it goes back or not, it's going to make you feel better to know that you're at least trying to do something because, again, whether or not you're actually protected, I don't know, right? I want to think that you are, and I want to believe that you are, but at the same time, with the amount of spiritual attacks, how can you be protected if it's still hitting you? And how can you say that you're protected with stupid sage or water if it's not even working, right? Obviously, something bad is happening, okay? And just like any calm of any storm, we're going to ride it out until it's over. All right. This is a bad storm and it's a shitty storm and you're allowed to be negative. You're allowed to think that it's going to take you down for 1 fucking second. You're allowed to say that you don't want to fight back anymore. You're allowed to say that you're tired. You're allowed to go to bed without saying some fucking chant that's going to so-called bring your power back. Okay. Because this shit is exhausting. And I'm not going to say that it's fucking easy to fight because it isn't. And there's going to be a lot of days where you want to give up and you don't want to fight, but you're still going to. And that's what sucks about it is because as long as these people are fighting you, as long as they are keeping you single, as long as they're trying to keep you vulnerable, technically, okay, They are winning, but they're not. They think that they are. It just means that you're going to pass other stages and pass other lessons before you get the relationship. If that's what you want. If you don't want a relationship, and that's the thing, not everybody's looking for a relationship. I don't even care for a relationship. What I'm interested in is, why is there always black magic around the relationship? Okay? It's not so much as, people don't need relationships, they want them. There's a difference, right? You either want, like, to want something is to want it because you're ready for it. If some witch around you says that you're not good enough to have it, or that you're not allowed to have it, I hope you start a war with that fucking bitch, okay? Because at this point in time, nobody's winning against trying to end you. They're just pushing their energy out because their tower hasn't fallen yet. And trust me, it will. Okay? Just like the little boys that are being basically expected girls to chase after them. Okay? They will end up with little girls every time if they act like little girls. Okay? So, buckle up. It's going to be a rough ride. I do not think tonight is going to be any better than any other night, okay? I really feel like there's a lot of pessimism going on, and trust me, who gives a fuck if you want to be a pessimist tonight or a skeptic? Fucking be one for once, okay? Because at this point in time, I don't have any mirrors open, Danny, so... I mean, that's good for anybody. Don't have any mirrors open in your house. Okay, they are portals, but that's also toilet bowls. Toilet bowls are also portals. Your sinks are portals, okay? Magnifying glasses are portals, okay? There are 9 million different things that are in your life and in your house that can be used as portals, okay? It's not just one thing. Like, I mean... Again, spiritual attacks are spiritual attacks, okay? Honestly, love it, but it's exhausting. And it's okay to feel like a pessimist. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to fucking yell at God for the day and your fucking ancestors, because you're here. You're living it. You're on the battlefield, okay? Quit sugarcoating it. Quit making it seem like it's okay. It's just a bad day. It's not okay. It was a bad day. It's not okay. Okay, don't accept shit because you just want to be nicer to yourself. Accept that it's shitty and fucking say that it is. Because to say that it's just a shitty day, but it'll get better, sometimes isn't the right antidote. Okay, to just say that something's going to get better when you're in the neck of the worst, sometimes isn't the answer that you want to hear, right? Like, honestly, I just feel like there's so many people that are trying to be really positive, and they're trying, but remember that any positive carries a negative, and there is black with white. That positive will delusion you if you don't acknowledge that the dark is there, right? Because it will wash you up. You can't just think that this is all butterflies and rainbows and we can just do whatever we want. We can clear things and we can erase things and we can just move forward, because I would love to say that that's everything, but it's not. Okay? There's so much more darkness than that. And if our lives were so cookie cutter and so easy, do you think we'd be here talking about tarot and fucking people's intentions? No. Okay, so honestly, I feel like everybody's homework tonight, if you want homework, is be angry. Be angry. Get mad. For once, get mad. Okay, at what happened to you. Get mad at the neighbor who's cranking their shit at 4 a.m. and call the cops. Get angry, okay, to get even. To stomp your foot down, to say that you're not going to be walked all over, and just because you're spiritual you deserve to get beat up or abused or neglected, or you don't get to stand up for yourself because you're spiritual and that means you love everybody. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It means you can communicate with the dead and with everybody around you. It does not mean that you're some higher anarchy that you can allow people to spit at your face and not doing anything. Okay? Honestly, you will not allow yourself to be disrespected. Therefore, whatever is happening, fight back, get mad, get angry. Okay? To get even, to settle the score, to make yourself feel better about something which you know You're going to feel like a bag of shit about in another hour anyway. So why not send it out to somebody? It's like, again, that blaming thing. Blame some people. Send some shit out of why you're in the shitty situation that you are, because I can guarantee you it's not your fault where you are. Okay? It's not my fault that I'm here where I am. I would love to take full responsibility of why I'm here. I know why I'm here. But there was also a fact that I could have gotten help. Okay? And that help wouldn't have put me here. Okay, so yeah, I'm a big adult and I can say that, yeah, I made my own decisions and blah, blah, blah. But I can also say that I asked for help and didn't get it from somebody who was supposed to help me. Therefore, I don't have to be here even though I am. Right? You can get mad. You can settle the score. You can get angry at people who were supposed to help you who chose not to. You can get mad about dudes who were supposed to call you who are expecting you to chase them around, right? Like, to think that people are supposed to love you, or to try to even act like people are supposed to love you, right? That you're supposed to be accepted by everybody and you're just the maiden and people are just supposed to be obsessed with you and love you because you're so perfect, is bullshit. If you don't have enemies, you're not real. Okay, because your enemies let you know that there are things about you that people hate because you're so fucking original and you're so authentic. They can't be that way. So they have to hate you, because if they love you, then they're sending out the vibe that they like you. And you can't send out a vibe that you like somebody when you're obsessed with them and want to be them. Right? So you are dealing with stalkers who are obsessed with you, people who won't leave you alone. All right. You're dealing with people who want to stop you from being in a relationship so then they can bully you in another dimension. You're dealing with people who want you to chase them around because they want mommy and daddies and not girlfriends and boyfriends. Okay. Like, I feel like Collective is just about to learn why they're here. Okay. They're just about to kick all their friends to the curb and realize they don't need any because they're brighter and bigger than that. Okay? They're going to realize that the hot dude that they met at the bar that's making them chase them around isn't love. It was just love on sight. That's it. Lust on sight. Okay? Like, pull yourself together, get angry, get mad, get even, settle the score, scream at the top of your lungs, and then have a nice peaceful evening and wake up tomorrow and do it all again if you want. But holding that anger back and holding it in is going to make you passive aggressive. And it's going to make you weak. And it's going to make you more angry, right? Because all those things that you're going to yell and all those things you're going to get rid of, you can't do anything about. But the more you release them and the more you heal them, then the more you just feel better about the situation. And if you're feeling better during the day, then do you really care if anybody else feels anything? Meh, survey says no. Okay, stop appeasing people, stop calling people, and see how many people give a shit about you. How many people like your posts? How many people try to talk to you when all of a sudden you take your energy back? Because that's what I feel like. I feel like I can hear the little bitches when you take your energy back, wanting their mommy to call them and find out where they are, and wanting their daddy to call them and send them money because they just ran out, or come pick me up because I'm drunk from the bar. Okay. Separate yourself. And honestly, you're going to be angry and you're going to be mad. You're probably going to get a headache. Like I have a headache right now. All right. You're probably going to get a headache. Probably going to, but guess what? You're alive. You're real. Okay. And that means that 50-50 is one of those things where people either make it or they'll die around you. Right? Because like my energy has the energy to kill people on sight, but not, so when they flop over and die, they'll never be the same again. Right? Electric energy, when you're in your authenticity and you're in your original energy and your soul and you're fucking living life, you're going to be angry. Because you're going to hear so many things about how many people hate you and how many people are trying to pull a fast on you and how many people are trying to get you to do this. I mean, trust me, with all this telepathy comes with its nasty ass bag of worms, okay? And you're going to hear bad things and you're going to get angry at people and you're going to realize you're human. Okay. And by getting mad at people, you set boundaries with people by stating your place. People see you and can respect you, right? Sitting quiet and letting people walk all over you and chasing people, not exactly the 2026 image we want to be given out there. Okay, so even if your image is fuck with me and you'll get shot, I don't care. Send it out there so people realize that what they're doing will come with consequences. And it's not about threatening. There is no threats involved. It's karma. It's just going to hit. They can say you're threatening them with karma all you want. You're not karma. You didn't put a whole bunch of shit up in the universe for it to come back down and shit all over them. So them getting mad at you or them calling the cops saying you're threatening them with karma, it just goes to show that they're about to get a taste of their own medicine and they don't want it and they want to throw it on you and they can't do it. They're living with a disease. They need the medicine or they're going to die. Okay, so very transformative, very good energy. Okay, it's just, get mad. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, get mad and I know my sister always hates it when she goes on rants and she'll be so pissed off at somebody. She'll be yelling at the top of her lungs about something in the living room. And I'll try to sugarcoat it with her all the time. And I'll be like, it's okay. Like, it's not that bad. Like, we're going to get through it. And she'll just look at me like, did you just fucking say that? And I'll be like, I know, I'm sorry. Like, because I have to learn to let her vent that whatever she's saying is shitty and it is bad and you can't sugarcoat it and it isn't going to get better. Like, who's to say that anything is going to get better? That's the thing. Like, to say that it's just going to is bullshit. It's a fairy tale. Life is not a fairy tale. Okay? It's so much more blood and shit than a fairy tale. Okay, so, once you set your intention, once you release it, let it go, vent it out, I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better because clearly I could feel somebody's anger and energy. And it was pissing me off because I spend so much time releasing that myself, releasing my own energy, releasing my own anger, that I don't need somebody putting their anger on me because they don't know how to release it. Learn how to control yourself. Learn how to accept yourself. And if you don't have a job, learn about yourself, okay? Like honestly, these people act like there's nothing to do and they're so bored and all they do is sit around and watch TV. Like, work on yourself, address yourself, deal with yourself, learn about yourself. Like, don't say you're bored when you're sitting there in a body that you don't even know or recognize, right? There's so many things that collective has to do. This is a lot of homework. Like, this is a lot of digestion on the fact that you've been fucked over, okay? And you've been allowing it to happen by sugarcoating it, okay? And you're not releasing your valve, okay? Therefore, you could be experience displacement where you are then taking your anger out on a bunch of people who don't deserve it because you're not letting your anger out where it deserves to, okay? There is homework. And if you love yourself, you will better yourself. You will release your valve. You will send it out. You will stop chasing. You will love yourself enough to come back to your vessel and go, damn, well, I've been driving around here trying to find everybody when I've been trying to find myself the whole time. That's a Ben Howard song. When all I was looking for was me. Oh, all I was searching for was me. Oh, let's keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your heart strong. No, 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 no. Keep your heart set. Keep your hair long. Keep your hair long. My darling. Keep your head up. Something wanted me to chop my hair off last night. And this is a real thing. I was sitting in my room. I was a little bit bored. I was just wondering. I had just tattooed myself. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I heard chop your hair off. And if you know me with short hair, like when I started this channel 3 years ago, I had hair that was like about here, right? Because I was just getting rid of my dreadlocks. I had dreads for over 10 years and I had just slowly started cutting them off. So my dreads at the end were only about this long. They were really tiny dreads. And so when I started the channel, my hair was short. And I have a very long face, which means basically I can rock short hair. It actually kind of I don't know, it transforms my face really weird. My mother loves my hair short. And that's how I know she wants to sabotage me, because I love long hair. Anyways, something wanted me to cut my hair so bad. And I went, yeah, you would like that, right? They wanted me to cut a fucking foot off my hair. I'm like, yeah, right. Then I go to sleep. I had some type of bad dream about my hair last night. As you can notice, I did dye my hair, which I bought the hair dye a while ago. I haven't done it. But somebody was trying to say that my gray hair, like all this white hair right here, right, is obviously my hair. That's why there's no roots, okay? Because the roots are white, because it's my hair. So in this dream, this lady was trying to say that this white hair on my head was fake. And so if you had noticed, like yesterday, like my roots, I don't know, are about this long, and then all my roots are white, right? Obviously, like a white, dark gray. And so in the dream, my roots were there. And I was like, she was like, your hair's fake. Fuck you. You can't be here. And I was like, those are my roots. My roots match my hair, which means this isn't dyed. This is real. Like, yeah, okay, this is dyed. This is real. And so I had to dye my hair today because I don't know what the fuck happened in my dream last night, but someone was trying to say that. And it was to the point where, like, I almost went to jail for it in the dream, because they were trying to say that I was lying or that I was full of shit. And I was just like, I can remember my sister standing there, and I'm like, is this why I have, like, I mean, I'm like, you can see my roots, right? I was like trying to get my sister. I'm like, can you see my roots? I'm like, because they're going to say that this is not my hair. I'm like, but these are my roots, right? And my sister was like, yeah, I can see your roots. I can see your roots. And I haven't let my roots come through for a while, right? Because I've been dyeing my hair. So I don't know, honestly, people, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what's happening in dream state. I don't know what is happening with witchcraft, but somebody wants your hair. Somebody wants you to drastically cut it off, so fucking don't. If you have long hair, rock that shit, because they want you to be ugly and cut it all off, okay? Get rid of the fake nails, okay? Because those fake nails are putting toxins into your body like you wouldn't fucking believe, okay? And yeah, there's a huge superficiality, I think, spell going around. So don't be surprised if something happens in your dreams where you have to prove that, DNA, that you have to prove that, like, these are your nails, that this is your hair, that this is what you did. Like, you might have to prove something. Okay, so just know that. I don't know who has long hair out there, but be careful with your long hair. I'm telling you, okay? Don't go try to bleach it or something, because the bleach might break it and you'll end up like a poodle, okay? Watch your nails. Watch for nail fungus as well from the nail shops, okay? Somebody definitely has to get their beauty back on track, meaning you got to start taking care of shit yourself. Okay, that's what so many spells, so many women do because of what people pay for. It starts this greed spell. Okay, so then you'll have to prove that your nails are yours and that, oh my God, your boobs are yours, and that, so try to be as authentic as possible right now, as genuinely you. So then the superficial people, the people who are wearing you as a mask, the people who are trying to be you, the people who are putting spells on you, the people who are trying to, lock you into their bad intentions. Okay. They're all hoping that you will put the makeup mask on, okay, and the wig on and the fake nails on. So then you aren't you, and then they can be you. So if you're trying to take back yourself, your originality, your name, your sex, your house, whatever it is, try to be as clean and clear as possible with your appearance, okay, with how you're putting yourself together, right? Because it kind of seems to be a war on the fake versus the real. And it's always going to be a war between the fake versus the real. Always, okay? There's always going to be bad intention, and there's always going to be some witch in the room that thinks they can one-up you, thinks they can steal from you, thinks that they can do something to you. Okay, honestly. And that's where it's not about being pessimist. It's not about, again, getting angry means that you have finally acknowledged what is going wrong. Okay, it's not a bad thing. It's a healthy thing. It's an endurance thing. It will help you cry. It will help you to release, and it will help you to accept your reality. Okay, which a lot of people don't want to accept. Okay, they think it's going to change somehow, and they believe these hopes and these stupid miracles and all this bullshit. Okay, when they need to be putting in the steps to do what is necessary to change their life, not thinking that Jesus is going to save them, or God is going to come and save them, or somebody's going to come and save them, or some guy is going to call and save you. No one's going to save you. Okay, maybe that's another thing. No one's going to save you. You know who's going to save you? You. You're going to save you, because you're capsizing in a boat right now and there's nobody around. Therefore, who can save you? The only thing you can do is watch tarot readings and bring your own guidance in and start to fix things that you need to. Now I'm getting that movie, Adrift. You know that movie Adrift, where this girl, it's actually a true story, and she starts off on this sail trip with her boyfriend, and they get caught in a storm, and the boyfriend immediately dies, and she hallucinates him being alive the whole time. And if she didn't believe in spirit, and if she wasn't delusional for that time that she was at sea drifting all by herself, if she hadn't have fixed her boat, if she hadn't have got her shit together, she would have died, because there was nobody out there to help her, right? And I'm not saying there's nobody in the world that can help you. That's not what I'm saying. But in a world that is this fucked up and dealing with your head, you are the only one that can help you. The only one. And you're the only one that can find the people to talk to. You're the only one that can make the money that you can. You're the only one that can set the record straight. You're the only one that can move yourself forward. You're the only one that has the keys to your ignition, right? When other people get those keys, it's an illusion. They're just trying to make it seem like they're running your life, but they're not. And the more you give them power, the more they will control your life. Okay, so getting mad and getting frustrated and releasing it and letting it out lets people know to not fuck with you. Okay, I mean, I had to threaten the bitch downstairs a few times, and until it wasn't threats anymore, until I went, I'm not threatening you anymore, because guess what? You're taking my threats and you're laughing at me. So now I'm just going to call the cops, and I'm going to stand there with a bunch of men with guns instead, because you think that my threats are fake. You think I'm just threatening you because I don't have strength, when really sometimes the threat that's behind the thing that you say is because you're trying to let people know to stop fucking with you, or they're going to unleash something like karma. Okay, so I mean, honestly, get angry, release it, scream at the top of your lungs. If this is what you're feeling, this is what you're holding in, because somebody is fucking with you, okay? And they're getting into you, and they're getting into your head, and they're getting into your thoughts, and they're manipulating you. And the only way that you take back your I just lost you guys, but the only way, I swear to God, is to release all of this and to release yourself is to send it out there. Okay, like, I don't even care if you send somebody in a text message that says you fucking hate them and you lost all respect for them. At least you telling them the truth, right? And the more people you tell the truth, the more that you say, by the way, I know you fucked with me and I don't appreciate it. The more you send that shit out, lets people know that they did something to you and you are aware of it. Okay, and the fight back is just that. You can do everything to keep yourself in the light, and I do suggest you do so. I just want to let you know that if everything that you've done isn't working, then yell. Get it out. Okay, sugarcoating it and putting it all under the surface and making all the wrongs be okay because you don't want to show a little aggression, or because you don't want to yell because you heard that it's unhealthy, is bullshit. It's bullshit. Okay, even couples who have fights, you need to have fights. You need to release that energy. You can't bottle it up, or you're gonna fucking explode. Okay, like, obviously I did in the beginning of this reading, and I always think I freak out so much more, and then I watch the video and I'm like, wow, the energy inside of me was so much more powerful than that. But actually on camera I look quite fine. I held it together pretty well, because this energy that goes through you, okay, that keeps fucking with you, honestly, it is powerful, but it's greedy. Okay, and it's nasty, and it's just it's all it is just showing you your dick. It's just showing you its dick. It's just flashing you. It's got no power. It's got no strength. And the more you kick it to the curb, the better chance that you have of surviving, of, waking yourself up. Because there's obviously some people that need to wake up to the bullshit going on around them, and I'm not gonna. I'm biased. I don't give a fuck if you think the message comes out bad or I'm too angry. I don't really care. It's the energy. The energy's angry. I don't really give a fuck. Okay, I'm just the vessel, right? That's the thing. When you're the vessel, when you're the temple, just remember that spirit is trying to help you, and if they let you know that things are on, it's so then you can prevent them, so then you can do something about it, so then you can get mad, so you can send it back, not so you can sit there and cry about it and wonder if your life is ever going to change. Because if you're sitting at home crying about if your life is ever going to change, it probably isn't. Okay, and again, I hate to say it, but I mean, we all swallow the world's biggest pills and want to regurgitate them, but know that we can't. Okay. And you know what one of the biggest pills is that a woman has to swallow? Is her period pill. Every month, 12 times a year for 40 fucking years. Tell me that that's not a most brutal pill to swallow, and yet women are still existing. Exactly. And I think we're a lot more used to people being robotic and hiding their feelings. And I actually had a staff member once. She was so disrespectful to me and so rude to me that the only thing that I could do was cry, because if I was going to punch her in the face. I was going to rage out. Like, you don't disrespect my face like this, but I don't hit people. So Whitney cries. Okay, it's the only thing I can do, because I know how much aggression I have, because I've had to fight fires before, literally fires. Okay, I've had to break up fights before, literally fist fights, people trying to kill each other. I know my aggression. I can yell, scream, and this power comes through me like I have, like Thor himself. Okay, I know people. You know what power does. Do you really have to show it? Like, do you really have to exert it? Do you really have to put it out there? Because you most likely don't, right? But if you're being tested and someone's trying to say that you're an asshole or you're aggressive or you're this, then you're going to come up face to face with people who want to hurt you, punch you in the face. And you know what you're going to do? Cry, run away, or call the cops, because you're not going to play out what they say you are, because what people say you are isn't right. They're pretty much talking about themselves. They're just angry at you for defeating them. So they're going to talk shit about you. Okay? So honestly, it's like the more you show your feelings, the more you show you're alive. Okay? You need to be alive to beat this next part of life, because this next part of life wants you to be robotic, wants you to shut down. It wants you to show absolutely zero emotion, because that's what a grounded person would do. Zero emotion. Is that real? No. But, I mean, we are on the war right now to attack people's character. Okay, and we are in the war right now to sit the fuck up and sit down and shut the fuck up, and you can be abused and you can't say anything. So this silent war going on, okay, needs to be released from you and let go, okay, and humbled, so then you don't die and you don't crumble and explode or implode or displace out onto other people, because so many of these people want you raging out and losing your job and getting arrested, and it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Oh, what's up, Michelle? Okay. And honestly, thank you everybody for being here. This was about a half an hour of ranting, but apparently that's what the universe wanted to rant about today. Okay. Is people, stepping up, step up, okay? Make bold moves, make good decisions for yourself, okay? Speak up for yourself, and stop letting people bully you. Stop letting people, push all over you. Honestly, it seems like the never-ending war, but we are getting somewhere. And we're always going to get somewhere, and we're always going to kick ass. We're always going to take names, and all those people who think that they're tougher than you are going to fail miserably. Okay, so stop chasing men. Learn how to get your fucking anger out without hurting people, and we'll all reconvene tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. After a bad, like, not that this was a bad live, but it's just this energy right now. As you can see, I only did 2 readings today because this energy today, like what happened in my dreams last night and calling the cops and everything, like there's so much interference and there's so many people that are trying to fuck with you and get it so then you don't sleep and get it so you can't go to work. I mean, honestly, they're all just going to be figments of your imagination very soon. Okay. So we just have to dispel it. We just have to wait for the energy to clear itself and then move forward. Okay. So, thanks for being here. All right. And thanks for swallowing all those pills that we don't want to. But I mean, at least I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I'm not going to make it seem like these messages are super nice when they're not. I'm not a liar and I will never lie. So anybody that says that I am, or anybody that says I fix these readings or I only say what I want, is all bullshit. I mean, I get just as much slack as you guys do on a regular basis. So just remember that I'm no different than you. This is my job versus the job that you do. Okay, honestly, it's all relative. So peace out. I hope I didn't scare you too bad. I'm just trying to be real. And this energy was really nasty. And I'm going to spit back at it because I'm not going to let these messages ruin my day, like honestly. So peace out. Okay. And we'll just see what happens tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh, okay. It was a very needed message. I just hate when they're so negative like this, especially that nasty masculine energy. Little boy energy. I don't deal with children on this channel. Okay, we know this. If there's anybody under 18, turn this fucking shit off. It's 18 plus. I don't deal with kids, even 40-year-old babies. Okay, so peace out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye. And thank you for liking the video. Thank you, Danny. Have a good one, everybody. Peace out.